corners of this big round world, we have gathered to honor our best. Our jury flew all over the place to visit every candidate, and naturally, no expense was spared. We also kept a careful eye on their diet. Hurry up, there's no time to waste. It wasn't all work, though. Sometimes they earned a little time off to relax and refresh. But their mission was serious, to find projects of unusual quality. Projects for today's growing family, and extended family, and extended family. Now, buckle your seatbelts and salute these Award for Excellence finalists in this special edition of ULI Around the World.
The area around the Massachusetts Institute of Technology was in trouble. So the university, a private developer, and the city got together. And the result is University Park, 27 acres and 2.3 million square feet of offices, research facilities, retail, homes, restaurants, a hotel, and 3 acres of green space. Many old buildings were preserved and given new uses, including the original home of the Fig Newton, now an apartment building. University Park is a neighbourhood reborn, thanks to some imagination and cooperation. The challenge for Park Laurel: how to build luxury condominiums above a landmarked building, the largest YMCA in the country, which happens to be steps from Central Park and the Lincoln Centre. After careful negotiations and some innovative building practices, the new 41-storey tower is a bright addition to a popular skyline. The luxury condominiums inside aren't bad either. The YMCA has been upgraded and given space in the new tower, along with some affordable housing. Park Laurel, combining luxury with sensitivity to the community. Speaking of New York City skyline additions, how about the Time Warner Center? 3.4 acres of some of the most prized Manhattan real estate has been transformed into 2.8 million square feet of space that includes 2 residential towers, office and broadcast studio space, retail, hotel rooms, performance halls, and public space. The striking architecture allows for plenty of natural light and some pretty spectacular views on nearby Central Park, whether you're shopping, dining, working, or just passing through. The location may be a little less glamorous, but the end result is no less impressive. The Plaza at PPL Centre in downtown Allentown. The Plaza's modern office building brought life back to an area dormant since the closing of a landmark department store. The Plaza is at the forefront of environmentally friendly construction. Recycled materials were used where possible. Rooftop gardens reuse rainwater. And the building is remarkably energy efficient, thanks to a commitment to a sustainable design. Want to turn a rundown old printing plant into a state-of-the-art radio studio and office complex? Then visit Eckington Place in Washington, D.C. This 90-year-old building has been transformed after just a little bit of work inside and out. Among the many changes, every single window was replaced, and they came in 54 different sizes. Eckington Place, from printing press to digital radio studio in just 90 years. The residents of Washington, D.C.'s Lovejoy Lofts have taken the expression living at school to new extremes. The Elijah P. Lovejoy Elementary School on Capitol Hill was built in 1901 and educated students until the late 1980s. It had become run down until its current transformation from House of Learning to condos for living. The 54 Lovejoy Loft condominiums, combined with a brand new building of 12 extra units, are popular and helping to revitalise a forgotten neighbourhood. First Ward was a forgotten neighbourhood at the edge of Charlotte's central business district. Riddled with empty lots, crime and a failed public housing complex, it took a public-private partnership to turn things around. Today, the old neighbourhood has been replaced by First Ward Place and the Garden District. Almost 700 homes, some for sale, some market-rate rental, some affordable housing. The transformed First Ward Place and Garden District is one piece of a much larger Hope 6 redevelopment, proving once again public-private partnerships can work and unwelcoming neighbourhoods can be reborn. Georgia Tech needed to extend its campus, but a freeway corridor was in the way. Not a problem, judging by the success of Technology Square. This 1.2 million square foot project serves several purposes. It gave the College of Management a new home, added a new hotel, retail and meeting space to the area, and also helped reintroduce the bustling Midtown Atlanta community to its educational neighbour. Plus, Technology Square gives Atlanta a terrific new set of buildings. Baldwin Park went from a naval training centre to one of the largest demolition sites in the United States, and now it's become a striking new housing community. Over 250 buildings and 40 miles of road were demolished. Much of the material was recycled on site, saving time, money and neighbourhood stress. When fully complete, Baldwin Park will be a home for 8,000 residents. A great example of environmental cleanup and urban infill. Another impressive Florida community, Watercolor at Seagrove Beach. Sitting next door to the acclaimed community of Seaside, Watercolor began by serving the vacation house market, but is quickly evolving to a year-round community, and it's easy to see why. This small community offers residents outstanding architecture, an active neighbourhood life, and a firm commitment to preserving the sensitive local environment. Watercolor, placemaking at its finest.
And that's the way the world spins. Stay tuned for another exciting episode of ULI Around the World.